Ernest Hemingway once said that there are only three true sports: mountaineering, bullfighting and motor racing. The rest are just games. And when you look at these images of the crash involving Zhou Guanyu yesterday, you realise the kind of thing he's talking about. It was life on the line kind of stuff. But I want to walk you through the sequence of events here, if I can, very quickly. There, look at this gouge in the ground, over a centimetre thick. That's what happened when those two cars came together. It forced the two floors of the cars and the front wing right into the track, dug a bit of the track up. And you can see further scarring here. That's where the cars are running off their wheels and the metal's hitting, or the carbon fibre scraping right into the surface itself. More marks here. At this point, this is when Zhou Guanyu is upside down and effectively riding on his halo device, and you can see the red paint of the halo there from the Alfa Romeo car. And look how far he went upside down, about 150 meters. You can see the marking all the way along here, decelerating but heading straight for that stand at Abbey and some pretty terrified spectators. In the time we've been covering Formula One on Sky, we've not seen a car actually being launched over barriers into the fencing just below the stand. What happens is, eventually, the halo digs into the gravel, digs down, and that levers the car up, and it goes, thankfully for him, floor first into the catch fencing there. George Russell, by the way, very good of him, got out of his car, ran across the gravel to try and help the extraction process for Zhou Guanyu. But look, you can see the impact it's made on the metal fence there. But the second thing to note, and this is what concerned Russell afterwards, the car then dropped into that very narrow gap between this tyre barrier and the catch fence. And maybe, if the FIA investigate this a little bit further, they'll maybe look at, is there a safety issue there potentially? Do we still want to have such a narrow gap? Without doubt, Zhou Guanyu preserved, kept alive, you have to say, because of the various safety properties of that car, but chiefly the halo cockpit protection device, particularly as it seems the roll hoop on the end of the car looked to have taken a lot of damage and perhaps even lost its function in what happened.